Hello, everyone. I am the Black Shadow, and I welcome you to a rather special Let's Play series. Yes, hello and welcome to Let's Play Blind, This War of Mine. This War of Mine was released back in 2014 on a variety of platforms. I'm running the Steam version here. A game that was released to critical acclaim based on the events of the Bosnian War back in the early and mid-90s. The game tasks you with basically controlling a group of citizens and civilians in the midst of a war-torn city, simply trying to survive until a way out can be found. They are not experts in this sort of situation. They're not heavily armed. They're not super or anything like that. They are just simply, average person you meet down the street who was living their own lives before all hell broke loose. This War of Mine, of course, is also brought to you by Shano. Shane, yes, thank you so much for all the support that you've given for the channel over on Patreon. And cheap plug alert, everyone. If you would like to support the channel as well, there is a link to the Patreon in the description below, as well as many other ways that can be used to support the channel. I've never actually played this War of Mine. I have done a quick little tech demo before I started this to make sure everything's running reasonably well and the audio is reasonably balanced. It looks okay. The game might be a touch loud. I'm not going to know until I'm fully done with this, but I can fix that. So hence why it says continue. I literally just did a bit of screwing around, just making sure everything was running reasonably smoothly. It seems to be good. I'm running this in a windowed version. It's a pretty large window, but windowed nonetheless. There are all sorts of things. I think you can make your own scenarios and stuff, but we are just simply going to play the game as is. There's a couple of people that a couple of groups we can take, but we're going to start with the one that the game started us with, which is this one. Day 1. You also notice, well, the art style and all that, how the game sort of looks is very unique, but it is pretty awesome nonetheless. Now, a set of folks here. I believe this is our 3 folks that we have in our team that we'll need to guide as best as we can. When the Civil War broke out, many people thought it would only last a couple of weeks. It's been years since government military surrounded the rebels in the capital, cutting off all supply lines. The civilian population trapped in the city are suffering from hunger, disease, and shelling. Katya met both, I believe it's Pavel, and Bruno before the war. She used to be a reporter, while Bruno had his own television cooking show. Pavel was the star of the local football team. Katya even interviewed him once. Now they meet in dramatically different circumstances, looking for food and shelter. So the moment I click out of this, the game will officially begin. I had to look up the controls for this War of Mine, as the game gives you like a control scheme if you're playing on controller. But I actually I couldn't find one for actual PC controls in game, so I had to do a little bit of looking up, but that's fine. Mainly, I can use tab to switch between people, and I can pause the game using spacebar. There's probably other things I can do as well. And other things I'm sure I'll learn as I go along. So we have our 3 folks. We've got Katya. We can look at their bios here. She is a coffee drinker, which is a thing I'll need to bear in mind. I'll need to, so everyone's got their own particular traits and stuff, and all that sort of malarkey, but I'll need to manage that as well. So there's Katya, who has bargaining skills, which could be useful for trading and the like. We have Bruno, who is a good cook because of his television show. He is also a smoker, which is interesting to note. He is also slightly sick, which is not so great. And Pavel, who is a fast runner, courtesy of his days in the football team. Who needs footballers during the war? Exactly. So scavenger ruins like everyone else, hoping for the best. So this low building here is where we're going to be. Looks like it's going to be our base of operations, basically. The game does run in basic real time outside of these menus and stuff. So I'm going to need to make sure to control our folks. I control them all here. I'm going to need to make sure that I control them all as time efficiently as possible, which should prove interesting. Okay, so, Kat, if you want to go upstairs for me, please. There's all these piles of stuff here. Bruno, if you would like to get this door open for me, you can start, because we want to get everything open, and we got workshop stuff down there I need to look into. What do we got here? We have got herbs, which we can use. Loads of components and wood. That's good. We shall take all of that. I believe this is a communal, yeah, it's our things. This is a communal inventory, which is useful. And if you'd like to go down for me, Bruno, and get this door open for me, that'd be great. Okay, then. If you would like to get that open. Now, one thing I need to look at is this thing here. I sort of briefly looked at it. That was about it. So I need to do that. Ooh, we've got various goodies here. We've got some clean water, some sugar. We've also got a lockpick. It's single use, but it opens locks quickly and quietly. Good to know. We shall take all of that. Okay, so that door, I don't think there's anything in here. We'll have a quick look. Okay, so let's exit out of this, and I want to... No. Get in there. Okay. Pavel, let's have a look what we got here. Okay, so there's various things that we can make. We have got beds, we can make for so people can sleep properly. Chairs, heaters and stuff as well. Heaters, of course, will need fuel. Radios, well, we will need some electric parts. That could be useful to put together. As well as a stove for cooking stuff. Metal workshop. That sounds important. Allows us to make tools such as shovels clearing rubble, crowbars breaking door, and knives for self-defense. I like the sound of that. Moonshine, steel, rainwater collector. We need actual physical parts to do that. But that would be quite useful to actually get rainwater in. That would be useful. But metal workshop, I like the sound of that. That'll take 1 hour to make that. Get on it, Pavel. Where will we put it? I guess... Oh, I see. So we can actually put it in a... We don't have a lot of freedom in where we put shit, but we do. Where am I going to put beds? Beds I should probably put underground. It probably makes logical sense. But I think putting the metal workshop around here looks like a good idea. There's all these piles of stuff in there. I guess that's what I need to use the shovel for to clear that away. Makes logical sense. Okay, where has everyone gone? Cat, yeah. Why are you there? Right, start clearing that away for the time being. Okay, you open that door. There's a pile of goods here. You're our cook, so I'm probably not going to send you out too much, but we'll get to that later. More materials. We shall grab everything, of course. We can double-click to make people run. I think right-clicking also works. More basic items. We have some electric parts. We'll grab those. And piles of rubble. So, yeah. So, for the time being, just do it by hand until I get this fixed here with Pavel for now. Okay. All right. There we are. We have ourselves a metal... I need to remember to tab people. Alright, so we can make stuff. Crowbars. We can use to try and pry open through doors before it breaks. It does the job slowly and loudly. The alternative, of course, are lockpicks, but they're only single use. I would very much like crowbars. Also, shovels. Yes, so we're going to make a shovel. And then we're going to make a crowbar, I think. Shall make ourselves a shovel. Yes, there's all these doors that are actually locked, but I don't want to actually screw around with those too much. So they're busy clearing all that stuff away by hand. Obviously, it's not particularly fast. I have to do. It's quite warm here. You see the time at the moment. That is 71 Fahrenheit. The game, I've set it to go base Celsius because, you know, God save our gracious queen and all that sort of thing. Alright. We have ourselves our shovel. This is good. Our shelter is one depressingly ugly ruin. We should do something about it. I do agree. I will attempt to make it a palace. In the midst of it all. Right. If you would like to now make us a... Just one shovel will do, please. Thank you. That was the sound of my brain doing stuff, everyone. Goodness gracious. Now, it says there to use a lockpick. I don't necessarily want to use a lockpick, though. So maybe I have to, like, equip the crowbar to get him to open that shit. I don't 100% know. I would have to see. Right, okay. You're done there, so if you'd like to get to that. And you, sir. Okay. Crowbar, Shadow. A bar that crows, you silly man. Make a crowbar, please. Okay, so I've made 2 shovels. That's a thing I have done. Never mind. We shall grab all of that stuff. This is good. Okay. I don't need to do anything and there. So if you want to head just back down for the time. Oh, there's all this stuff here. My bad. That needs a lock to open, so we won't do that. If you want to go over there, Bruno, and start working on that stuff over there, then. I'll have to just do it by hand for now. It's not practical, but, well... Oh! Hold on a sec. It's doing it automatically, is it? We also have ourselves another lockpick. Sweet. Right. Ah! Look at that. It's happening automatically. I thought I'd have to, like, get you to equip it. It's not. You're doing it immediately. This is good. Ah, there we go. So now the crowbar option is there. This is good to know. I'm going to need lockpicks for opening, like, cabinets, though, by the looks of it. Ah, so yes, so there is our shovel. It has a durability. If I can ever talk properly. Alright, we'll make all of that stuff there. Okay, Katya, if you want to get over to the actual standard workshop, that'd be great. You get to work there. So you do... Hold on. Okay, right. So what do we need to make? Beds would be a good idea. I would like to make some beds. We can only make 1 bed. We don't have many components. Chairs. We can get to that later. Yeah, so you make us a bed. What am I going to use for beds? I could put 3 beds down here. And just make this like an overall bedroom down here. I like the sound of that. I think it's a nice room to do that in. There may be, I'm sure there is a plethora of things that I am and am not doing, and all sorts of you know, meta stuff and min-maxing. But you know, this is a blind run, folks. Is how it works. So we're gonna go and put the bed down there. So she's off to work. Okay. Pavel, if you would like to get to work on that pile there. Oh, yes, it is much easier with the shovel. That is good. Oh, I can use the crowbar to bust these things open as well. Good to know. It's 2 o'clock. As you can see, the noise that's making. Good. Let's get raiding all of this stuff. That has used up some durability. Ooh, we have bandages, as well as some books and some herbs. Grab everything, please. And Pavel has found... Ooh, jewelry. Valuable bartering item. We shall keep hold of that as well. Very good. All right, good. We have made progress, everyone. Hooray. Right. If you want to go and get that working on then, I would actually like to make a 2nd crowbar. We do not... Yes, Shadow. Do you remember what you said about components like 2 minutes ago? Situation has not changed. We can also make a knife. It used to be a kitchen utensil. Now it's a dangerous melee weapon. We need weapon parts for that as well. Yes. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to... Components. Components. We need those. Okay. So, head on up to the top then. And we'll get that. There we go. A little break for another chapter. Hooray. I'm assuming I can't make another bed. I would have to have a look at that. Ooh, medications. Good. We have... Yeah, you're not doing too great either, are you, sir? So that would be useful for you. Should take that. Okay, Bruno. I think your work here is done. So if you can use the bed, go for it. Right, so bed, we need wood as well as components. Okay. you want to start busting the door down, that'd be great. Yeah. So what are these? Is this like to upgrade stuff? Ah, it is. Okay. So there's the manufacture of more sophisticated items, trade goods. Right. Okay. But we obviously need a plethora of stuff in order to actually physically upgrade stuff. Okay. How much for the metal workshop, by the way? Ooh, we're not upgrading that for a while. No chance. You got no chance. Okay. So that's all the stuff we can make there. So just the basic stuff here. I want to have a look into that one there. Oops. So what stuff can we make? I just want to just get an idea. So crude stove would be useful for like cooking shit. We're going to need plenty of stuff for that. Okay. Moonshine steel. Some water and sugar can make a foul-tasting but strong booze. We can then barter it for things we need. Just don't expect too much. No. But still, that could be useful. A rainwater collector, that would be quite useful. But again, components. Lots of components. And the motor workshop we already have, so there's no need to make another one. Well, I guess we technically could, but I don't think we need to. Radio, that would be quite useful. We have lots of electric parts. Heater, we don't need to worry about that right now. Chair, whatever. And bed, we're going to need to make some more beds. That'd be a good idea. Okay. So we shall call that. And filters to purify rainwater or distill alcohol. So this is all stuff we can make fuel. But it will sacrifice things. We can use books to make fuel. That's good to know. And some wood, potentially. Alright, okay. Good to know. If you would like to get to work on that. Katya, there's not much for you particularly to do here. That's where you can use medicines and shit here. Bruno is actually recovering from his sickness because he's in bed. Okay, that's good. I would like you to recover, please. Please don't die. That would be bad. I do not need people dying on me. Okay, I don't think there's anything else I need to particularly do here. Time is about to run out for the day part of the game. And we'll get Pavel to open this up for us. And then we can head on over to the night cycle, which I'll touch on in a moment. But yeah, I think we're largely done. Go have a sit down, my dear. You've done a good job. Alright, more goodies. Okay, we've got plenty of water, which is good. Lots of parts. That's nice. And we have an absolute bucket ton of herbs. So we'll need to find uses for that. Okay. That's about all we need to do here. I think we are donesies. I also got an item in my inventory. Hooray. And it's like, it's 7 o'clock. What you gonna do? I'm like, it's fine. We shall end the day cycle, which takes us to the night. So, basically, we can't go out during the day because, as I say, the place is still under, you know, shelling, and it's a city that is still in the middle of a war. So if you go out during the day, you know, snipers and shit, that could be a real problem. So you don't want to get involved in that situation. As such, you can send people out during the night. I know certain people have got certain types of things here. So the game suggests that I only send one person out to scavenge. I may actually send two. Because I don't know what I'm going to find. We've got the abandoned cottage. Founding barrack and says in the house, despite their best efforts, loot has got inside. It's been abandoned ever since. There's a ruined villa. There's stuff there, but we would probably have to steal it. That would be unfortunate. And a quiet house. Remains almost untouched. Calm area of little houses. People are trying to lead normal lives here. We've got nothing to look for there unless we're willing to steal. This is the problem we're going to have over the course of the game. We're going to have situations where, you know, we may have to make some difficult decisions. The problem with that is that I need to keep an eye on these folks. I start sending them to do all sorts of crazy shit. They're not going to go too well with that. So for the time being, I would actually like to... Oh, can I only send one person to scavenge? That's regretful. Okay, so I can only send one person scavenge. Well then, Pavel, I guess you are the dude I'm going to do that for. So Pavel will scavenge, Bruno will sleep in the bed, and I guess Katya is just going to have to, well, make do for today. And we'll make another bed tomorrow. Sounds like a plan. Okay, it's time to prepare to scavenge. We're going to head over to the abandoned cottage. Lots of materials. I like the sound of that. Is there anything I want to take with me? I guess it would make sense to take those things. Does mean we have a problem with space, but we'll have to manage as we go. Okay. Let's have ourselves a look-see then. It's now 9 PM. Okay, there's still a lot of stuff left. This is good. So let's get looking. Shouldn't be too many problems here, hopefully. There's a set of components and other stuff here. We're going to leave that here. I believe that you can go back to the same place again, and the materials, that whatever you find that you leave, should be there the next time. So we're going to kind of leave this stuff here, and we're going to go inside and see what else we can find later on. But still, good to know. Okay, so there's a variety of ways we can go in here. Let's have a look inside. There's a mouse making some sounds there. Very rude of it. Let's head inside in a moment. See what other stuff we got. That's we got all these materials and shit. Okay, let's head inside. I'll worry about downstairs. It's barred from the other side, is it? Well, that's regretful. We'll have to open it from the other side then, which can certainly be done. Okay, martial parts, good to know. Just taking a bit of a check here of various things. I might as well run because there shouldn't be anyone here. We have a toy. Cute. Also, holy shit, look at all that wood. OMGs. Okay. We do need some components, so we'll come back to that in a moment. Basically looking for anything hugely valuable, and then I'm going to start kind of raiding from behind. Ooh. We have gun parts. I think I'm going to want those. Electric parts, we've got plenty of those. We have cigarettes. Okay. Quite good on the circumstances. Well, we do have a smoker, and that is something I will need to keep an eye on. So we'll bring them back the good one. Why not? Fertilizer in our garden. We currently do not have a garden, so I'm not so worried about that. Why can't I send more than one person? That'd be really useful. Various other bits and pieces. We have something to look at here. Family photo of parents and 2 daughters. Good thing the girls don't resemble their father. He looks like a bear. Fridge. Food? Food. Alright, we shall take the food for sure. We've got tons of herbs. Vegetables. Might not be a bad idea. We'll take the veg. The water, we're taking all that for sure. Water, valuable stuff. Alright, let's head into here. Again, lots of just materials and stuff at the moment. Again, glad we bought the shovel and the crowbar. Otherwise, this would have taken forever and a day. We've got a run to exit command should shit ever go down someplace, which inevitably it will. Of course, no lockpick's been brought with me, so I do have to crowbar these things open. The rat doesn't appreciate the sound I'm making, but, you know, what can you do? Ooh, we have goodies. We have some coffee beans. We have medications. We also have some empty shell casings, which we make firearm ammo out of them, but we don't have any way of producing that. And moonshine. Well, that's ammunition as well as another broken toy. Okay. Good to know that's there. Let's head upstairs first. Oh dear. On the first day, they robbed us. 2 days later, they murdered our girls. I shot every one of them. But I don't want to use the gun anymore. It's broken and buried in the backyard. If you're reading this, don't look for me. That's regretful. I assume there's nothing in here particularly. No, not really. Okay, we'll force this open. It is midnight. So we'll get this open here. Shame we can only take one person with me on a scavenge. I would have thought I'd have the option to take more than one person, but apparently that is not how this game works. So those are the rules. Okay, we have various other things here as well. Multiple roll-up cigarettes. We can take that as it's already stacked. We don't need any more book smoke. We're going to take the roll-up cigarettes, and then I'll drop the quality one for the other roll-ups. And we'll take that as a stack in a short moment. We have herbal medications. Sure, we'll pick those up. Why not for the moment? And I can always dump it as a loot pile further back down. And more materials. Okay. So we're going to take components. And more components. We're going to take a load of components with us for the moment. I'm probably going to drop the weapon parts because we can't do much with that right now. And we'll take some wood. Yeah, see, I've only got 12 spaces. I don't get an opportunity to take much inventory. Let's drop the quality roll up now. Put that into there. The food would be good. I'm going to need more like actual construction materials though, especially if I want to make like a stove or something. I kind of wish I hadn't brought these in a way. Well, I would have needed that. I suppose I could have left the shovel back, but well, now we're here. Take the herbal medications though. I don't know if things will change as we progress onwards, so. Fertilizer, I don't think we need that. I don't think we need any of that stuff. That's fine. So much shit to take. Ugh. We'll take some more wood. I suppose I could put down the shovel, technically speaking. And come back for it later. It's actually a melee weapon, interestingly. I don't know if it will be back here, though. I don't know if I can return. I don't know how this sort of situation is going to work, though. So we'll just pick some more components up, and then I think we're going to more or less call that a day. Firearm, ammo, stuff would be good to take, but I don't actually have a gun. Coffee might be useful, but I can come back here on another day and grab some more shit. Okay, that sounds good. Let's quickly head downstairs. There's nothing in here I'm taking, is there? No, that's okay. Can I unbar the door from this side? I can. Good. We shall do that. Good. We can do that then. Quickly swing down. Grab the... I think it was in here, actually. We'll grab the rest of those. Assuming the game will let us, which it does. And I think that's about everything we can take. So, let's get out of here. We are donesies. Just don't poke your head over that, eh? Alright, Pavel is back. Good stuff. I assume that you aren't allowed to, like, come back early and then go again. I assume the game won't let you do that. Day 2. Hi. Yeah, what a night. Yes, all of the goodies. This night was calm. I was in search of supplies and bought some interesting things. Nice. I have more items in my inventory. Very good. You are now hungry and tired. You're hungry, you slept poorly, and are hungry as well. So I suppose I need to look at making some shit, right? That sounds like an idea. Okay, you get down there, and you get down there, please. And we'll get to work. Right. Now, can I make a... I can just about, but I will need fuel. Which I suppose I would have to use some books to do that. One wood will actually do the job. But I need beds. Trying to... Yeah, it's like a big juggling act, isn't it? I think making sure we eat properly is probably a good idea. So we shall... But the fuel use is obviously going to suck. That's a lot of wood. I can use the rest of my wood, though, to, like, make fuel and perhaps burn a book or two as well. Yeah, we're going to make ourselves a stove, then. We're going to put the stove up here. Probably makes logical sense. We'll place it up there. He's still resting. His sickness has gone, has Bruno. This is good. Okay, there's nothing else we can make here. We are out of supplies. Though, Bruno, would you like to make your way up here, sir? I'm going to need your talents. I assume that's how the game works. They're all kind of hungry. She slept poorly, obviously. That's a problem. That might decrease her ability slightly. I don't know. Yes, okay, go that way then, Pavel. If that keeps it, Bruno, if that makes you happy, you do that. But at least there is no illness at the moment. This is good. All right, okay. So, you can do that. So we can make basic stuff. Simple cooked meal, more nutritious and tasty than raw food. Better with more filling with vegetables. I suppose I can make 2 meals at once, and that's, is that perhaps a more filling? Or perhaps it makes, yeah, it makes two loads of it, I suppose. Yes, you can see there. And it's basically, instead of using, it's the same amount of raw food, it costs a little bit more water and vegetables. But I do need some fuel. Okay, so let's make some fuel, and we're going to set fire to a couple of books to do this. Do I just say sod it and just set all 3 on? We'll find more books. Let's just do the lot. Okay then, you do that. You have a sit down. What, Pavel? What are you doing, man? Get out of the way. You're making things awkward, sir. I presume Bruno can do this easier. And like we're using less resources. I'd have to look. 1, 3, 1. So if I got like Pavel to do this. Oh yeah, look at that. Huge difference. Huge difference in supplies that he needs to use. Okay. Makes logical sense. Good. Right. Bruno, make us up some good stuff, if you would. Be so kind. So, fuel is going to be a bit of an issue. But at least this, the raw food, we got a bit of that to go by, so that's not so bad. Make ourselves some goodies. I'm kind of annoyed I don't actually have any bloody supplies to, physically, you know, like, build shit. I will need to get upload of that next time. Ray, and, right, if you want to have 1. I assume this is how the game works. That'll do for now. Pavel, you're up. Good stuff. Okay. Bruno, you want to make 1 more for Katya? That'd be great. I don't know if they can go, like, I assume they can probably go multiple days, like a day or 2 without eating. But I don't know if, like, if they go 2 days without eating, then have some cooked food that'll take them back to, say, normal. I don't know. We shall see. Anyways, if you would be so kind, There you go. See, all that TV time was useful, wasn't it? I'm sure you would. I will arrange that. That is tomorrow's task. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Hooray! I have done things. I am the best. Shooting for 5 stars. Good work, Bruno. So, you're just tired and you slept poorly. Okay. So, Pavel, you've done good work. So, you have yourself a rest. So, there's our herbal medicines and bandages and stuff. Here's our overall general things. Right. Need materials. Oh! Okay, so this has actually changed. It's a new day. Oh, Sheriff offers a bit of a reprieve from the horrors of war. Only have 1 chair, 1 bed. We could use more. Hard to get a good night's sleep on whole car concrete. Yes. Cigarettes consumed per day, 3. Yikes. We lack coffee. I understand. Yes, we will get you your coffee, my dear. We shall do exactly that. Bruno, your job is done. So, yes, actually making stuff. So I need to just make a quick check of the stuff we need. For a bed. That's so much shit. Jesus. That's a lot of stuff I need. Ugh, I can only stack 2 bits of wood per. That's kind of brutal. Well, I can send Katya out. I can send her out back there to just pick up tons of supplies. And call that a day. I would certainly love to get 3 beds. The question is, do I need 3 beds? I don't think I do, because there's always going to be someone that's out. So I just have to kind of like... It's basically... I think the large plan I have here is I'm going to kind of rotate going out between Pavel and Katya. I think that Bruno here is going to largely stay at base. I don't see a reason to send him out over the other 2. So I think the other 2 are going to basically kind of... go out between them, like in, you know, relay, one then the other, and then back to the first. So, I think we only need 2 beds. So, we would need 4 components and 5 wood. So, that's 4 stacks of stuff. Okay. So, that's everything that's then gone. So, that leaves me 8 more if I use Katya. So, what else do I want? Radio, which I'm going to need more components for. We have the workshop, that's fine. And then we need shit for fuel, which is basically going to be probably more wood. I think I'm actually just going to make fuel for now and just... We might as well. We're just going to make a load of fuel out of that. That'll be fine. So, yes. We will do that next time. We will go and get ourselves plenty more supplies. Assuming the game is going to play nice and let me do it. That'd be good. Anyways, I think that's where I'm going to end this first video. I think we are more or less done. Yeah. Interesting start. Plenty I'm having to learn and pick up as we go. There's a lot of stuff going on at the already at the start, and it's managing is proving interesting. The good news, we got enough herbs to put Raccoon City to shame, so that's good. But we will need to find food and supplies very soon. We'll have to see how that goes. Anyways, that'll be all for now. So thank you guys very much for watching. And yeah, next time, we're going to head on through to night 2. We're going to pick ourselves up plenty of wood, plenty of components, and we are going to get building. I'll see you next time.